Hi there, Hayley Beth Worthman here with my little brother Jesse, and we're going to be working on how to get into double pigeon Agnistambhasana safely and in a way that will work for you. So we're going to do a couple different stages. In this posture we'll get around a lot of the gunk we hold in our hips, and I love this pose, especially when I'm in the airport or when I'm traveling for a long time. And if you drive, you're stuck in a car and you have a long transport from home to work, if you're sitting at a desk at a long time, basically if you sit, then this pose is for you. So Jesse's going to be demoing the more beginner version of the posture, and I'll be giving some variations, getting it a little bit deeper for when your hips start to open and when you've been doing double pigeon quite frequently and you're ready to move forward. Alright, so how we're going to start is we're going to bring our hands behind us with the palms facing back. Perfect. And the feet are going to come out. Toes pointing forward. Now we're really going to puff our chest out like a peacock. Yes, awesome. And you can put a little bend in the elbows if that feels better, and you can get a little deeper into it. We're going to start with the left leg. So we're going to take our left foot and we're going to bring it parallel, the shin parallel to the top of the mat. And automatically we're going to flex that bottom leg. We're going to draw the left knee down towards the ground. Awesome. And then we're going to take our right foot and we're going to link it, hook it to the top of the right knee, flexing that foot. And from here we're going to start to straighten our arms, keep puffing the chest out like a peacock. Awesome. Keep breathing, so we're still using that deep Ujjayi breath. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale through the nose. And as we take our deep breaths, we can start to straighten the arms, pull the chest forward, and start to keep the spinal column stacking and the crown of the head reaching up to the sky. And pull the knee down towards the foot. Fantastic. So Jesse's pretty tight, and this is where he's going to stop. Awesome option. If this is uncomfortable for his knee, you can always take a block and place it right here so he can rest his knee and it can be less work for him. But this is fantastic. So he's just going to hang out here. Feel good? Mm-hmm. He feels good. That's good. Awesome. Good. All right. And from here, I have a little more flexibility in my hips. So I'm going to bring my hands down. I'm going to draw my knee down towards my foot. Sitting up nice and tall. Pausing here. So we're just going to pause along the way. There's really no rush to get into this. And I'm going to walk my hands out in front. Both of my sit bones are on the ground, so my hips are still connected. I'm not lifting them up. And I'm not trying to get as close to the ground as possible. That's not the goal here. The goal is to find a nice opening also in the side of the hip and the side of the thigh. Coming onto my forearms. Shoulders pull back. So Jesse's really working on drawing the shoulders away from his ears. He's doing a great job. I'm going to do the same thing. Maybe even tuck my head. And then for me to get a little bit deeper in the pose, I'm going to take a bit of a twist. So I'm going to walk my hands over to my left knee. Keep pressing the right hip down. Shoulders away from the ears. And then to get a little bit deeper, come onto the forearms. And then depending where you are, I kind of like to relax here. So I'll connect the outside of my bicep to the top of my foot, to the bottom of my foot. And then I like to put my hand on my face. And just hang. So I'm totally resting my chin on my hand and using my left hand as leverage. And then I'll exhale, drop the hand down, walk it back in, twist out forward, bring the hands back behind me. Draw the knees up, so both of us are going to draw the knees up, place the feet back down, and just between sides we'll just windshield wipe the knees from side to side, nice and slow. And then we'll be ready to switch sides. So we'll start with the knees bent, fingers behind, whatever's more comfortable. If you prefer to have your fingers facing in towards your hips, by all means do that. So this time we're going to take the right shin and place it parallel to the top of the mat. Draw the right knee down, flex the foot. Picking up the left leg, we're going to link the ankle to the top of the knee, flexing that foot as well, and really opening up the hips here. So when we get in deep, we didn't do this on the other side, but this is a nice, I'll give you another nice option in just a moment. We'll start to straighten the arms, pull the chest forward. Awesome. And breathe, soften the face, unclench the jaw, make it really nice, simple, easy. Can you be comfortable here?
Yes.
Yes. Good. If the answer is no, then you're gonna back off. So Jesse's gonna stay right where he is, and maybe as he breathes, the knee will start to draw down very delicately and gently, or maybe it won't. So it might even not be a visible sighting of movement, but he might feel it tremendously. We're also gonna pull back the pinky edge of the foot, so it's not just the big toe side that's drawing towards the knee. We're gonna pull back the pinky edge. And then for me, I'm gonna bring my hands forward and draw the knee down. Now, to get a little deeper into here, I'm gonna press my hands down and spread my hips apart from one another, spread my butt cheeks apart from one another, really. And as I come down, I'm gonna wiggle them open a little bit. Ooh, get a little deeper in there. And I can also take, depending on how I want the stretch to be, I can start to externally rotate the thigh a little bit, so pulling the knee down gently, but beginning with the thigh. So I'm gonna use my hand, pull the thigh out towards the left thigh out towards the left, and draw it down. Yeah, that's good. And we breathe. All about the breath. So the breath is primary, the asana, the posture is secondary. First we breathe, then we move. Walk the hands out. Draw onto the forearms. Let the head fall. Shoulders away from the ears. And then walking the hands in. I'll take that twist, so I'm going to bring the hands out to the side. Pause here. And know that if one side is a little easier to get into than the other one, that's completely normal. We are humans. One side of our body is going to be more flexible, more strong than the other. That's totally fine. When you think about it, some of us are righties and some of us are lefties, and that's just how it works. So that's going to be the same thing with our yoga postures. Drop onto the forearms. And for me, I can't get so deep on this side today, at least. So my elbows are just kind of hanging out. Pressing the left hip down. And then I'll take that little cutesy move here where I'm gonna place the outside of my bicep to the sole of my foot, take the hand to my chin, and soften. And then I'll exhale, hands down, come back up forward, bring the hands behind me, and both of us will start to lift up the knee, place the foot down, then the other foot, and we'll windshield wipe. And there you have it. So double pigeon, Agnistambhasana, Firelog pose, opening up the hips. So try this out, let us know. What did you like about it? What didn't you like about it? Write in the comment section below, share it, and follow us on the social networks so you can keep up with all of our awesome videos and enjoy.